Talking Fun with Edo Podcast.
Hello everyone, it's Podcast Edo back in again with another episode, with our 37th episode, with our guest, an up-and-coming singer named Sunny Delightful. So here is the interview. Hello everyone, it's Podcast Edo with another episode with our guest today, Sunny Delightful. How's it going?
Hello. Happy to be here. How are you?
I'm doing good too. So for this, I have some questions that I would like to ask you. So the first one I got is, where are you from, and what is your musical name?
Okay. I am from Atlanta or Decatur, and my musical name is Sunny Delightful or Sunny Moore.
Wow, I'm from Atlanta too. Born there actually.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
from
wow.
the East Point for a while.
East Point. Okay, I know the South. That's like the South side.
Yeah, like the border. Yeah,
Okay.
right in the border. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, we're both like born and raised, right?
Born and raised. I'm a Grady baby.
Wow, yeah. Wow. All right. So,
Small world.
right. I've met a few people that have also been from Atlanta. Even like some of the artists that's been out for a while, also from the same place. I'm like, wow. So, our next question we got is, how did you get into music?
Oh. My auntie Sharon, she got me into music. When I tell you she can blow, she's a gospel singer. She sung in the church, and she was the one who realized that I could carry a tune. And so, like when we would go visit her, sometimes my mom would be at work. I'll go over to her house. We'll be singing hymns together and things like that. So that's how I got into it. I've been singing since, honestly, talking. I've always loved music. I've always loved beats, things of that sort. So yeah.
So, on that note, were there any other inspirations that got you into music as well?
Of course, my mom definitely listened to a lot of neo soul growing up. So she listened to a lot of Lauryn Hill, Sweet, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. So that definitely helped with my sound. So my sound is definitely neo soul, definitely R&B and soul. So yeah.
Wow.
And then my uncle,
Keep going. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. My Uncle Ivan, he got me into like hip hop. So he listened to a lot of Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, Outkast, Dungeon Family, things of that sort. So Dungeon Family, CeeLo Green, they had a lot of soul in their rap too as well. And being from the South, me being from Atlanta, that definitely helped with my sound too. So
most definitely. It's funny because like one of the questions that was there, I guess you sort of just answered it because I was asking it's like which type of genre do you like, and I'm like, all right, we already just flew past that. So when it comes to your own music, do you specifically like make it, and if you do, like what program do you use to make your music?
I write my music. I do not make beats.
Okay.
I'm not that good at it. So I typically find beats on YouTube, and then I go to the producer's website and buy it if I like it. Or I also like use some of my friends who make beats. Nesh The Ninja, she's the one who helped mix and master You're the One for me.
Okay.
And she also helped mix and master Live too, but she didn't produce it. But she's a producer as well. So I definitely work with a lot of producers, different producers. I wish I could make my own beats. And the crazy thing is, I know how to play piano. That's the crazy thing. So it's just making it. It's just not for me. I'll try. Maybe if I keep trying, I'll get better at it. But I definitely have producers help me with the beat making, but I definitely write my own music.
Okay, that's nice. So for anyone that hasn't listened to your music, it's often wondered. It's like, what is like your music about? Like, what do you often write about?
I write about love. I write about love. I write about relationships, breakups, makeups.
Mm.
That's mainly what I write about. I'm a hopeless romantic. I love love. I love relationships. I love the whole thing of it, not just like the glitz and glamour of it, the
Yeah.
bad, the good.
Right.
I love singing about all of it. Breakups,
Everything. Yeah.
so everything. Yeah. And majority of the artists that I listen to, they write about love as well. They write a lot about
Right.
relationships and things like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
On that note, when outside of music, I remember I saw one of your IGs. You were playing like a video game. So on that note, I was wondering if like outside of music, like do you do any other activities like gaming and stuff like that?
I am a gamer. I'm a cozy gamer. Um, I try to play adventure games, action games. I'm just not that good at it. But I try it, it's pretty fun. And I'm also a massage therapist student. I graduate in January. So I'm venturing off more into the medical part of my career. I wasn't IT. Now I'm venturing more to the medical. So, yeah.
All right. So, one of our last questions we have before we reach into like the final part is, with your music, would you like to go outside of the U.S.? And on that note, have you been outside of the U.S. beforehand, before music, or?
That's a good question.
Thank
I
you.
love that question. Yeah, I definitely love the UK.
Mm.
Music in the UK. Leanne LaHavis is one of my favorite artists. Corinne Bailey Rae, James Blake, just to name a few.
Right.
I would love to sing. I would love to work with artists, producers in the UK. I've never been outside of Atlanta. Like, been to California and things like that. But like
Right.
outside of the United States, I've never been. My goal is to be a nomadic massage therapist
All
so I
right.
can travel the world and
Ooh.
whatnot. And that would be cool if I could also sing too while I'm doing that. So, yeah, that's a great question.
I mean, that might be actually part of the job. Hopefully, it won't cost extra though. It's like it costs extra for me to sing to you.
I mean, there is music therapy,
Right? I
so
mean, there you.
I can I can always use a little. I can try something out.
Right. Right. So now we're moving on to one of like the second to last of finals, which is the thing I usually do for a lot of guests, which is like the first and favorite. So, I guess this one, even though we kind of went through it a little bit, but it's okay to do like a little bit of a callback. Is what was the first musical artist and your favorite musical artist that you know? Yeah.
Okay, are we talking like? That's such a hard question. Um, if all time, I'm gonna have to say Tweet.
Tweet. Oh
Tweet
yeah, Missy.
all
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yes,
Turn
I
the
love
lights
Tweet
on.
so much.
Mm. It's so crazy. My
Yes,
brain was thinking you were gonna say Tweet too, which is wild.
yes, Tweet, and can I do like top five?
Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
Okay.
course.
It's so hard. But definitely Tweet just got uh India Irie,
Oh yeah.
Ari Lennox, and Chloe and Halle. Those are
All
like my
right.
top five right now.
Those are good top fives, though. To be honest, that's a really good top five. And
Yeah.
for I would believe these. Do you remember what was like the first musical artist that you can remember? Like anybody that was your first of any genre is like okay, like this the first thing that you can
um,
remember as a young person.
Singing
Yeah,
Kirk
yeah.
Franklin, definitely. Gospel
Frank
music.
Kirkland. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kirk Franklin.
Kurt Franklin. Okay, okay.
Yeah, Kirk Franklin. Like I said, my aunt was the one who realized that I had a voice, and she is a God-fearing woman. So she definitely played a lot of gospel music and things of that sort. So definitely Kurt Franklin. The what's the song called? The Storm is Over Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just remember it was a duet. It was a guy and a girl,
Right.
and I loved her voice. Her voice was so strong and so powerful, and I was like, I want that.
I can feel
No,
that.
yeah,
I feel
definitely.
that. So I would say this one we've already like established an answer. So it's like the genre of music. I think we've already went to that, so we'll be skipping that. Um, one of the
Okay.
second to last parts of that is Now I've heard that you play video games, so I was wondering like what was the first video game that you played, and what is your favorite game that you could play like all day, every day?
Okay. The first video game I played was on PlayStation. My dad got it for me, and it was the Barbie game. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a Barbie game, and she rollerblade and she did like tricks and stuff. And then after Barbie, it was Tekken 3. I used to play that with my uncle.
Ooh.
I used to play Tekken 3 with my uncle. He used to whip my butt, but I love that game.
Right? It's interesting for the Barbie game. Like, thankfully, like on the screen, it'll show what we'll be talking about. And for Tekken, the last person I remember that talked about it is one of our last guests, is Jay Hattori. He's like like pretty much so far, even though maybe there might be more that has played Tekken so far. He's like the first person I've ever
Yeah.
known, and me myself, I haven't really heard of the game. For Before we move on to like the last for the PlayStation, like was it just like the first PlayStation or just like all the other PlayStation, like first one?
The very first PlayStation, that was the very first video game I played. I mean, my uncle had, what was it? I can't remember. It's an older game, but I didn't play it because he did not allow me to.
Okay.
But my dad
Yeah.
got me. He was like, "No, you're not breaking my video game."
Oh,
So
I
I
thought it was
watched him
something
play
where it's
it.
like, hey, you're too young to play. I thought it was like something like that.
Oh no, he just did not want me to touch his stuff at the
Yeah.
time. So I was really young. You know, when you're young, you
Right.
don't really
Right.
know the value of things at that time. So
Yeah.
he was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, we're not doing that."
I got
But
you.
and I didn't answer your other question. My favorite game is
Oh,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Okay.
I love Spider-Man. Yes, that is my favorite game. That's one of my go-to games that I play when I'm feeling down and I
Right.
need like a pick me up, things of that sort. I definitely play Spider-Man.
Have you
I haven't played the
Oh,
new one
sorry.
yet.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Uh, have you
What did you say?
Oh. So like, have you played? Like, I've heard of this one coming out. Like, have you played like the new Spider game that came out recently?
No, yeah, not yet. I don't have a PS5,
Mm.
so I haven't played the new Spider-Man yet. But I haven't watched any gameplay. I don't want any
Right. You don't want to
spoilers.
spoil
So
it
my
until you got
first,
it. Yeah.
yeah,
I see that. I
like
feel that.
I am a die-hard Spider-Man fan. Like I read the comics, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't want any spoilers. I don't want to see nothing about it. If I see something about it, like or if
You
my
gotta
friends
just
are like
click off of
playing
it or
it,
something.
yeah, I'll be
Pretend
like,
like you
oh,
didn't
okay,
see
I
it.
gotta go.
Uh, one of the, one of the last ones like on the note is now this one's a little like we're just gonna go with favorites. Is like, what is your favorite food?
Favorite food? Ooh, I'm gonna have to say gumbo
Okay, yeah. It's funny
or
because
soup. I love soup.
I'm from
I
the
love
area where
soup.
oh sorry. Oh my God.
Sorry.
It's okay. He, I'm from the area where I believe like this is like possible where it happens all the time, which is Louisiana. So it's like this is I think maybe it might be the birthplace, but like I said, I'll just have a screen up there to be like it is or it's not. So, all right, now we're down to like the final part. So I remember like one of the things. Speaking of Instagram again, is Breleezy, which he is a content creator on YouTube. Like shouted out your music, and I was wondering if this was the proudest moment, or there's more proudest moments that you face up to this point.
So far this year, doing the talent, the Easy Got Talent that Breleezy does every year, that was very, very, very um, important to me because I definitely fell out of love of music. I fell out of love with singing. I fell out of love with performing, and it took me a while to get it back. Um, as I mentioned before, I said a lot of things about my uncle.
Yeah.
My uncle passed away 2 years ago, and he was a very major part in my life. He was my best friend, things of that sort. So when he passed away, I felt like I lost a part of me.
Yeah.
And instead of using singing to make me feel better like how I typically would, I just didn't sing at all. Yeah. So doing the Easy Got Talent and having Breleezy and his crew listen to my music and seeing everyone enjoy my music and enjoy what I do, it made me fall back in love with it, and it made me realize that this is my calling. This is what I should be doing. And yeah, it definitely changed a lot for me. So I appreciate it. I didn't win, unfortunately, but I feel like I won within myself because
Right.
here I am,
Yeah.
getting back into music, getting back into my calling and what I feel like I'm on this earth to do.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
I definitely would say this episode can be definitely dedicated to your uncle for sure. This is
Oh, thank
definitely
you.
a good dedication moment. It may not be at the beginning, but it'll be in here. But
Okay.
on that note, now I've heard that you like one of your biggest collaborations is like UK artists for sure traveling abroad, and I was wondering if there was like more other people that you wanted to collaborate on that note. Like, is it more than UK or you know?
Are you in like for like upcoming artists, or are you saying just in general?
In general, in general.
In general, for upcoming artists, there are a lot of different artists that I hang out with. One person that I care about the most, his name is Beats.
Okay.
We actually wrote a song together called "Wake Up, Roll Up." So that we need to record it so that we can go ahead and put that out. It's just been sitting there. Um, for Beats, he is a an amazing singer. He has his own band. He's definitely he's such a great songwriter. He's definitely opened my eyes up to a bigger horizon when it comes to my music. And that's just for like people who are on the come up.
Yeah.
For like people, for like the people that's out already, I definitely want to work with Ari Lennox. I definitely want to work with Chloe and Hallie.
Yeah.
Even Babyface. Like if he could write a song for me or
Mm.
make a beat for me, that'd be amazing. And Tweet and Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Like I could go on and on and on and on. Like there's so many different people. There's so many different genres that I would love to work in. I don't want to put myself in. Like I don't want to put myself in just this one circle.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to venture out to different genres and things like that. So I listen to so many different music and stuff. But yeah.
I gotcha. I feel you. That's really a lot of cool collaborations. Our second to last question we got is what is your future things that's coming up in the month of Christmas of the winter holidays? Is anything coming up?
Well, I graduate in January. I graduate massage therapy school in
Ooh,
January. So
okay.
very excited about that. I am working on new music. I am gonna start putting like my demos and things like that on my Discord for my followers and my friends to listen to it for
Hmm.
like feedback, things I could change, things they like, things I could work on,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So right now I'm just finding beats. Like I'm trying to find different beats that I can work on, and yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing is getting ready for this career change.
Yeah. I know
So yeah,
next year is gonna be something else. 2024, man. So, well,
2024 is about to be a great year. I
I,
can feel
me
it.
too. Me too. I'm feeling it too. Yeah. So one of our last questions I got is where could we find you for anyone that would like to not only listen to your music but also like to follow your art as well.
Yeah, so currently I am on SoundCloud. My name on SoundCloud is Sunny Moore. I am on Twitch, Instagram,
Hmm.
Twitch and Instagram. My name is Sunny Delightful. I'm thinking about changing my name to Sunny Delightful on my SoundCloud since that's where I have it for everywhere else.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, you can find me on Twitch, find me on Instagram and TikTok. They're all Sunny Delightful. So yeah.
Nice. Well, on that note, we have to say our farewell. So thank you for being here. Goodbye.
Bye. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for having me.
Nice for being here too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
I hope you guys enjoyed this interview along with our guest here once again of Sunny Delightful. Hello everyone, it's Editing Edo. Before we get into the shoutouts, we got a sponsor for this video goes to Sacred Worldwide of the website, the IG, and Facebook. And also along with these extra shoutouts, it would go with Howard aka H Dubs and DE the producer. And might as well check out his brand new song that's called Just a Nobody. Now, back to the video. And our shout outs for today, it goes to Gor The Movie God, VTuber Jurei Haan, Froggys, Chiaki, BRIZ, another VTuber of Rakeru Alpaca, Civilized Boy, and Debra Young-Waller. So amongst this is the video of the Fusion High podcast interviewing me for the 98th episode is officially out, along with the episode of me interviewing them. And of course, also the VTuber collaboration of Jurei Haan and also Chiaki is available too. And with that note, another podcast episode will be coming soon. And like usual, I'm gonna see you all later.
Talking fun with Edo.